Welcome to Casa in Bali. This is a very spiritual, holy, and divine place, as you can see. Welcome to the video. In this video, I want to talk about the importance of self-image. Simply put, the self-image will determine the limitation. It's not only just a concept of yourself or idea like, oh, I think I'm this and that, but it actually sets the limitation. So this is the reason why the 90% of the people cannot achieve their goals, because they set the limitation too low. They are not confident. Their self-image is so low so that they cannot expand their potential and achieve their goals at all. So if you change your self-image, if you see yourself worthy, if you actually think that you're confident, if you think you can do it subconsciously, then that's what's going to happen. It will change your genetic expression. It changes your production, chemical production in your brain. It will change the course of your action. So without you knowing, you take a different type of action and it becomes a pattern. And that's why there are people who always succeed. There are people who always fail. And it all comes back to the self-image. So before I'm going to tell you how you can build a strong self-image and subconsciously be absolutely confident and you can believe yourself without you having any self-doubt or any type of second thoughts or fear, that you will just be so certain that you can achieve your goals and then you will get what you want. So in this video, I will explain how you can change your subconscious mind and then change the self-image so that you can start achieve your goals and then make more money and then grow your business and then be happier, be more confident, be proud of yourself. At the end of the day, that's exactly what you want. But you have to understand, if you're not happy and fulfilled, whatever you have in terms of the physical material success, it's not going to give you the fulfillment, right? So what we want to achieve is that changing the self-image and then achieving goals, but also be fulfilled and happy so that we can just win this game of life. All right, before we're going to go into the depth of self-image, let me show you a little bit of the apartment. Obviously, I was working here and Yosuke and editing. This is the plant. This is a gigantic plant. His name is Johnny. Now, Johnny is, and we have nice kitchen and we're charging a drone. We actually, we test drive this drone a couple of hours ago, and then we did that there because I thought the ceiling is high enough. And then I was literally just crushed into a ceiling. So now he's resting. This is the fridge. This is my poison. So I don't drink at all. It's been more than 3.5 years. So people who don't drink, salute. The only poison that I drink is sparkling water and a coffee. If you don't drink sparkling water, you're wasting your life. If you don't drink your sparkling water, I'm going to say it again, you're wasting your life. You're missing something. The most important thing in your life is the sparkling water. Because if you drink your sparkling water, you become sparkle. And you realize that I am the sparkle. I am the sparkle of my life. And you start being bubbly, And that's what the sparkling water does to you. If you're not drinking sparkling water, that means that you are very flat and boring and plain, like a still water. The upstairs is the master bedroom, and we have an absolutely amazing view. Voila! So we got the view. Let's just have a look, because we get all the sunset, beautiful scenery. I love the fact that I can wake up with this view, because it makes me feel really, really good and positive. And okay, here's the tip: if you want to feel good instantaneously, then you have to change the pattern. And this is exactly what I'm going to talk about in depth about self-image. So every morning I come out, 6 a.m., wake up, boom, do a little bit of stretch. Body tapping and do a bit of movement to wake myself up. And I'll go, woo! The reason why the self-image is so important is because it will set the limitation, as I said. So the limitation cannot be surpassed because you create your own limitation. It's like the cage. So you set the cage and then you're going to live in the cage. Right? But think about it. If this limitation is so massive that you don't even feel that it's limited, it's like you are living in this planet. Of course, it has a certain level of limitation. Sky's the limit, but you don't feel limited, right? But imagine that you're living in your hometown. You feel so limited. I used to look at myself that I'm not worthy of getting money. I'm not worthy of charging money. I don't like getting paid. I don't like talking about money. I had a bunch of limiting beliefs around money, but also I couldn't see myself worthy. I couldn't feel that I'm confident. Sure, there's some areas that I was really, really confident, but then when it comes to the business, when it comes to the money, when it comes to the luxury lifestyle, I was not confident, and then I couldn't see myself in it because I set the limitation very, very low in terms of the lifestyle. You see, I came from relatively poor family, and to be honest, I really appreciate the fact that I came from nothing, because that journey, the story inspires people, and then I love the fact that I'm in the interesting story. So I need to work on a self-image from the minus, because I couldn't even give myself a treat like this. I would say like, oh, I shouldn't spend money on this, so I probably save money here and then spend it somewhere different and blah blah blah. But they're all thought process coming from a self-image, right? Those are subconscious. So subconscious determines 99% of your internal and then also the external decisions, such as physical actions or even the thought process or the idea pops up in your head. Imagine that you think that it's, oh, I got a good idea, but it's your subconscious is literally navigating you to fail. But it's happening all the time. And as a matter of fact, the people, spiritual people say like, oh, this is a sign from the universe. But it's not. It's your subconscious giving you that aha moment, and then this moment of like, this is a synchronicity, this is a sign, and then showing you exactly what your subconscious mind is showing you. So if you have that self-image, low self-image, you can't see yourself worthy, you're not confident, you don't think you can believe in a really subconscious level, in a deep level, not your conscious mind, but then subconsciously, like in a deep level, unconsciously, you cannot believe in yourself, you're not confident, then even if these signs that you think like, oh, this is a sign, this must be a good idea, this must be a good sign, it's literally going to take you to the failure. It's going to take you to exactly where you are right now. And then one of the biggest part of this change you're making from low self-esteem or low self-image to really strong self-image, you have to think highly of yourself. You have to think that you are really good at something. You have to think that you are the best. And if you are very, very humble, then this is going to really kill your success and slow down your process. Because back in the days I was really, really humble, and because I like the fact that I'm being humble, and in Japanese traditions and being humble is a great thing, right? But then it took my confidence away, because I always feel like, oh, I should be humble, I should be, and then all this decision that I choose is completely matched with my low self-image. And then you might be also feeling the same way as me, like you're really humble and kind to people and you're generous, and then that is the most beautiful things. Like I want to be kind to people and I stay generous. Even if I have a lot of money, I manifest this and that, or I became famous, whatever that is. I want to stay kind and I want to connect with people in a deeper level. That's who I am. But I was too humble is because I felt like I need to be a good person. I felt like, oh, I shouldn't act in this way because there's a societal condition, because there are people talking about, oh, you shouldn't do this, that's insecurity, you shouldn't do that, oh, that's the XYZ. But the truth is, you're living your life, and no matter what people say, you should feel worthy for what you want. You should give yourself a credit for your progress instead of focusing on the problems. And then you should give yourself the love that you need, because everybody needs love. But I wasn't giving that. I was too hard on myself. I was always focusing on what's not working and what I need to do to achieve more and then blah, blah, blah. And I realized that I am being humble is because I feel like I need to be a good person. But then this quote hit me. This quote which goes, are you here to do business or are you here to be liked? And then it really woke me up, because I remember the first time I took a leap of faith and I was like, you know what, I don't care what people think about me. I'm just gonna go and then like post my contents and like really start sharing what I think about meditations and spirituality and law of attraction and life. And then it worked and I manifested millions of followers. So it really hit me and it woke me up, because I'm here to do business. I'm here to achieve my goals. I'm here to manifest what I want. Why am I humbling myself for anyone who? Like, why am I trying to be humble and then telling people and proving everybody that, hey, I'm not arrogant, hey, look at me, I'm a good person? But this is exactly how it's going to sabotage you. This is part of the self-sabotage that you have as a pattern that comes from your self-image. Because you deep down you feel like you're afraid to be liked, is because you don't have that strong self-image. You see, if you have a strong self-image, oh, that's a B right there. Because if you have a strong self-image, you genuinely don't care, because you care about your success, you care about your wealth and health and the people around you. You care about your family, you care about friends around you. So this is the reason why you should allow yourself to want what you want, because everything starts by wanting. Everything starts from wanting something. Okay, you know what? I want to make more money. That's fine, because money is not a bad thing at all. I want to have the luxury and the material success. That's fine. Go get a nice car. If you want to travel around the world like me, because my value is freedom. I want to be free. I want to do what I want to do, and I only want to do what I love. And this is the reason why every single day I work every day. I work every day, but I only do what I want to do. It's because I value my freedom. I value that part. So I live the way that I want to live. I don't want to do what I don't want to do. I only do what I want to do, because this is my life, and then my life is limited. I don't want to waste my time doing things that I don't like. So this entire business that I built is what I want to do. Content creation, I fucking love it. And it makes me also grow. And I love that I get to travel around the world and stay in beautiful places and make contents. I'm doing everything I want to do. It's because I decide to do that. And then I first allow myself to do so. So it doesn't matter where you are. You have to first allow yourself to have that, desire that, then go and take it. Because if you want it, then it wants you as well. And stop being a nice person. Do you want what you want, or you just want to be liked by everybody that you come across in your life? And as a matter of fact, that's impossible. And if you change your self-image subconsciously in a deeper level, then the rest of the belief system, they actually follow like a domino effect. If you change your self-image, then the rest of the belief system, the way you think that ties to your self-image, will follow effortlessly. And as a result, you start to make more money, you start to achieve your goals, you start to attract a different type of people and different type of energy and more abundance and more wealth or whatever you want, okay? There's a 3 aspects that you need to understand. First is allowance. You gotta allow yourself to be the version of yourself. You have to allow yourself that you deserve all this material success and the money and whatever. Instead of thinking that, oh, I should be humble, I need to be a good person, blah, blah, blah. But you want what you want, and if you become abundant, you can share that with everybody, and that's amazing. And the second aspect, that you need to be confident. Confidence is one of the most profound aspects. As a matter of fact, if you go on the street and then ask beautiful ladies, what do you see the most attractive trait in man? And then a lot of people will say confidence. So it's not only a dating for a man, but confidence is one of the best aspects that you can own to get the result. It's not the opposite. You get the result and be confident. It's not the way it works, because a lot of people believe that you have to get the result to be confident. No, you are confident, that's why you get the result. And I can prove that, because if you're confident and go up to beautiful ladies, then they will tell you that, okay, he's attractive, right? If you go up to interview and, hey, like, I'm the best, I can get the position better than everybody else. Boom. They will see you like, okay, he's confident, he knows what's up. So that you get the job. But if you come off in pretty much anywhere, being too humble and, oh, I'm willing to learn, I don't know, I'm always willing to learn, I'm like doing whatever it takes, then you're going to be the slave. You're going to be the slave of everything. You see, because there are people simping girls and paying so much money on it, and there are people who is just becoming a slave of the big company and then stuck in 9 to 5 and then depressed. It's because you're not confident, you're not worthy, you're not realizing that how worthy you are as an individual, and then you're not giving yourself a credit, you're not giving yourself the allowance to be that person. And you have to stop doing that. And number 3 is that you have to speak and think highly of yourself. This is not narcissistic at all. You have to speak and think highly of yourself. No matter what people say, it doesn't matter, because they don't know you in the way that you know yourself. They are struggling with their self-love, their confidence level. That's why they're basically attacking everybody else by saying that, oh, you're this and that, you can't do this. But if they're happy and successful and they love uplifting people, then they're not going to tell you that. They'll tell you something that gives you motivation. They'll tell you something that actually makes you step forward, not a step fucking backwards. So don't listen to other people's limiting beliefs. Don't listen to other people's pain, struggle, and low self-esteem. Listen to yourself and only think and only speak and think highly of yourself. If you do these 3 things every single day with the affirmation and mix up with different practices, then your self-image is going to be completely different. And therefore the limiting beliefs and the belief system that ties to your self-image will fall down, and then you start to establish a different way of thinking from this self-image, because self-image is the core. And then you start to feel more confident, you start to love yourself, you start to feel happier, and then go ahead and take different actions that leads to a different outcome. And then that's how you start taking action. Let me tell you something, you deserve to get what you want, but you have to allow yourself to go and take it. If you want it, allow yourself to go take it. And stop talking yourself like a shit. Start talking to yourself like you're the best. Right, with this said, if you want to achieve your goal faster, if you want to grow your business and really change your life and then do what you love, then apply from the link in the description. I will show you how. And I genuinely hope that you start to feel better about yourself. You start to feel good, start to see yourself differently, and you start to feel confident, because confidence is everything. Even if you feel stuck right now, know that you're doing this alone, but we're all in this together, working on ourselves, this journey. You're not alone. All right, with this said, make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I really appreciate for watching my video. Peace.